Oh, okay, welcome back. Tonight I just have three or four orders that need to get packed up, so we're going to go into the kitchen, take care of those on the packing bench. One of these orders came as a result of something that I have heard about from other eBay sellers, but I've never experienced it myself. So I'm selling a book, and it is called The Art of Game Design, and of course, eBay app. I wanted to tell you the details, but this app is not working. There it goes. Okay. This shopper sent me a message before buying, and it says, "Hello, is this still available?" So this is if you ever sell on Facebook Marketplace, this is going to be a common sentence that you probably have heard. It's basically the first opening salvo of any kind of a haggling situation on Facebook Marketplace. But it's not really, for me, it's never come up on eBay, because if it's listed on eBay, it's available. That's just how it works. Maybe, occasionally you might be cross-listing on other platforms and you sold that somewhere, and the person who buys it on eBay isn't going to be able to get it because you've already sold it on Poshmark or Depop or Mercari or Etsy or any of these other marketplaces. But typically, if something is available on eBay, you just buy it and then you get it. If it's listed, it's available. That's typically how it works. So I thought about being snarky and replying to this shopper, or giving them a piece of advice about, that's not how eBay works. But I just responded with the AI generated response to the message that eBay offered me. That response was, "Hello, yes, this book is still available." So that's it. 5 seconds later, they bought the book, and now I'm going to go pack it. So I don't know. I wanted to be sarcastic. Somehow, part of me wanted to tell this person that they need to learn how eBay works. But in the end, they just needed reassurance that this thing was actually going to be coming their way. Maybe they've had a bad experience on eBay before, and now they know they need to check into it. I doubt it though, because I'm looking at their account right now and they have sold 638 items. So that's interesting. In any event, we're going to go pack up all of these orders, including this book, and try to make it quick tonight. I've been, I don't know, I've been in a bad mood lately, and I think part of it is just working too late down here in the eBay studio. So tonight, it's already late. It's almost 9, 20 till 9. I'm going to get these three orders packed and just go to bed early. I say that almost every night, and then I'm up until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and I have to get up and go to my real job in the morning. So I'm going to try to take it easy on myself and not spend so much time trying to build two businesses, three, I guess three, maybe. I mean, there's a lot of sources of stress. I put a lot of sources of stress on myself lately, and so I'm going to get these orders packed. Hopefully they're going to be simple ones. I can't really remember what they are. And then that's it. So let's go to the kitchen right now, get the packing done, and call it a night. All right, just the three orders, like I said, and we're just going to go right to it, get it done. I've already resized this box a little bit for this little thing, little snowman, snow woman with a shovel and a baby. This is Susie Blossom. Susie Blossom? It says copyright Susie, and it says made in China. This is not a toy, for decorative purposes only. I don't know. I don't know exactly what it is. Susie Blossom, some sort of thing they might sell at the Hallmark store around Christmas time. I got this at the Goodwill after Christmas, and they had marked down all Christmas items by, I can't remember, maybe everything was $1. I paid $1 for this at the Goodwill. So I can't remember what kind of a deal they did. It was sort of out of character for the Goodwill. Like lately, they haven't even been. They just have a Christmas section year round, and they have a Halloween section year round, and Easter, and all of this. So they're not really marking stuff down these days just because the holiday's over. But they did have a holiday section. I did get quite a lot of stuff there. And this one, I didn't expect it to sell until next Christmas season, but here it is, sold. Let me get some bubble wrap. It's not a big seller. $15 somebody paid for it, and that was on an offer. I think I had it listed at $16.99, so they wanted $2 off. I didn't feel like that was enough to haggle. I was considering doing my meet in the middle scheme and ask them to pay me 16. You know, if I had it for 17, they offered 15. The middle price would be $16. But I decided trying to earn $1 extra is not worth it. I'm just gonna sell it at 15 bucks. So I did it, took the offer. And this is one where I don't understand why on eBay. I mean, they say on eBay, if you make an offer, you're required to pay for it immediately. As soon as the seller accepts your offer, you're supposed to pay for it. Really, all that means is you have to have some kind of a payment card, credit card on file, so that they can charge that card as soon as the offer is accepted. But every once in a while, these offers come in, you accept them, and then they just don't pay for it. And I don't know how they are able to do that. So I was expecting this one to get paid for last night and ship this with last night's orders, but it did not happen. But they did pay for it first thing this morning. So, I mean, one way or the other, I got that $15. And it's gonna go to Florida, I'm pretty sure. I was checking in to see where it was going because I know one of the reasons an offer might not get paid for right away is if it's international order. I don't know what the rules and laws are on that, but they don't have to pay immediately, although they usually do. But this one's just going to Florida, so who knows? Snow, I'm writing snowman, even though it's a woman, because it's shorter. And it weighs 1 pound, 4 ounces. This box, I've made this box a little bit shorter, so it's only 12 inches long by 8 by, what's this? 12 by 8 by 6. And like I said, Florida, it's going to Florida. Yes, it's going to JM, and that one's done. Now I have 2 books, the one I told you about before and another one. So the first one here is this a first edition? First American edition of the Silmarillion, J.R.R. Tolkien. You know, this is like the mythology of Middle Earth from The Lord of the Rings. I tried to read this. I read The Hobbit, I read The Lord of the Rings when I was 10 or 12 or 13 or whatever. And I tried to read the Silmarillion and I could not get into it. This is not really, it's not really a book. I mean, it's not really a novel. It's just like a collection of facts and myths and stuff, made up stories about the gods and the whatever of Middle Earth. I couldn't read it. I don't know who can read it. Somebody who's into minutia more than they are into plot or character or anything like that. So I can't recommend this book, but I can't even recommend buying it to sell because first American edition, hardcover with dust jackets. It's in relatively nice condition. The dust jacket's pretty beat up, but the book is fine. Only sold for $18.99. I paid $3.89 for it at Savers all the way back in June of 2024, so pretty long time ago. Doesn't feel that long ago, and I would have thought this was going to be a hot seller, but I would have been wrong. I was wrong. $18.99 plus shipping. It's fine, but see a first edition Tolkien, you think you're going to do pretty good on it. Not in this case. All right, tape it up and get it out of here. So I'll write on here SILM, Silmarillion. This is 2 pounds, 13 by 11 by 3, and it's going to, I'm going to show you this just for the sake of it, but I'm not going to lose my cool about it. LM in Ohio. But if anybody has any solutions to this, I don't know. I'm assuming this is an eBay issue, but it is driving me up the wall. All right, so next up, The Art of Game Design by Jesse Schell. I actually came upon 3 of these for free in a free box. And this book is 3rd edition. I think it's from, I don't really know what it is. It says The Art of Game Design, A Book of Lenses, 10th Anniversary, CRC Press. I think this one is from 2020, so it's about 6 years old. I don't know if there's something special about this edition or if this is the last edition, but this book sells pretty well. Like, I don't know where you're going to find one, but if you do, it's about a $50 book. Like I said, I got 3 of them. This one, the 3rd one, had this bent up cover and a little bit of damage on the back. Besides that, so I put this only at $42.99, where the other ones are $49.99. The other 2, and this one sold pretty quickly. This was just listed 6 days ago. I hope those others sell almost as fast. You know, if the other two go within the rest of the, you know, within a month, I'll be pretty happy. I'm gonna do exactly the same thing here with this book as I did with the other, but it doesn't have a dust jacket. That's a little bit crumbling, so I'm not gonna put it in that plastic bag. I'm just gonna wrap it in paper. Some people have told me books should always be wrapped in plastic, just in case the package gets rained on, but maybe they're right. They're probably right. I just don't feel like doing that. So I'm not going to. Just wrap them in paper and put them in a box and hope for the best. If it's a very valuable book, I mean, this is pretty valuable, but it's not like, this isn't like a collector's book. You know, this is somebody who's buying this to study it, learn how to make games. I don't know if it's about video games. I found it and I assumed it was like how to design video games, but it doesn't really look like a video gamey style book. So I don't really know what it is. All I know, $42.99. Okay, I'm gonna get these labels for these and I'll be right back, tell you about total profits for all this stuff. All right, labels on, everybody. These will go out on the porch tomorrow for my carrier. Let's go over these items and how much money they made. The first thing, Susie Blossom Bucket Winter Snowman. Is it called Susie Bucket or Susie Blossom? Susie Blossom Bucket? Bucket Susie? I don't know what it's called, but it's a snowman. And I paid $1.10 for it, sold it for $15. Shipping fee that I charged was $7.87. The actual shipping, $7.57. There's 30 cents in my pocket. eBay fees, $3.18. So we're down to a profit of $11.02. So not the best sale I've ever had, but this is not the best day I've ever had either. Only 3 sales, which seems like this month has been a lot of these kind of 3 and 4 day sales, which 3 and 4 sales days. Next up, J.R.R. Tolkien, The Silmarillion, earned $13.63 for a first edition from I don't know. I don't have that date on here. Art of the Game Design, $36.03 profit. That doesn't feel right. I'm going to do a little math here and make sure that's right. Well, I guess it's right. It's $36.03 on that game design book. So we're at a total profit today of only $60.68, which is about $100 away from my goal. So yeah, not the best day, but on a day like this, I would normally be saying I hope I could get some more sales before the end of the night. It's 9:02 right now, and the day on eBay ends at 2 a.m. So there is a lot of time for more sales to come in. But today I am just feeling burned out and I don't want to come down here and do any more packing. So I have often thought, I hope I don't get any sales tonight, but then I have revised that thought and said, well, actually, I do hope I get sales. That's the whole point of this. But tonight, I just don't want to have to do any more work. So I'm going to say, I hope I don't get any more sales tonight. I do hope that sales come in tomorrow, though, and then I'll be back to do another packing video and whatever else I can think of. So tune in for that. Maybe I'll be in a little bit more chipper mood, but I'm not going to guarantee anything. Okay, thanks for watching. We'll see you again very soon.